Tid Davila, thank you for the 1 gifted. Charlie, thank you for the prime sub. I'm never right, ever. And then I, even like when I answer a question in confidence, I'll be like, write this down, this is genius. And it's wrong. It couldn't be more wrong, you know. So those are my gripes for the night, I guess. But, all right, guys, ladies and gents, we can get into, am I shirtless? What are you talking about? I'm clearly wearing a shirt. And I just ascended into heaven, I guess. Ah. That's crazy. Why does that happen? Ah. Zip it up? No, I'm trying to get the... I want to show the topaz or the turquoise or whatever the hell it is, you know? That's a sweater, not a shirt? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, I'm out of here. The rapture's happening. I'd probably go to hell, honestly. I'd probably be left here if I had... Right now, dude? If the rapture happened right now? I'm not getting... no way am I going to heaven. Fella, how sad I can get? Pretty sad. Pretty sad. Get as sad as you want. You know? Get as sad as you want. Let's get depressing in this bitch. Hold on. Let's get depressing in this bitch, guys. Come on. All right, let's get therapizing in this bitch. Let's do it. Where's the form? It is pinned. If I have to sit it again, I'm jumping off a building. Just kidding. I'm your therapist. I would never do that. I would never condone suicide. All right, Amanda, thank you for the 1 gifted. Let's get therapizing. Lag. That wouldn't surprise me. You know, Xfinity Internet. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Usually I randomize these. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me create a spreadsheet. I guess we'll just leave that form open. Bestie, it's not pinned. Gwendolyn, thank you for the 5 gifted. As soon as this gifted thing disappears. Oh, it disappeared? Okay. It's right there. It's right there. Let's get that pinned. And it's there. And it's perfect and it's there. And we're good and we're fine. Submit your problems. It will be cured. Whatever problem you have will be completely cured. Okay? Just know that. Just know that. Are you a Predators fan? I'm not really a big fan of the Predators, but, you know, I don't know. They're funny on that show, I guess, To Catch a Predator. They always get tackled at the end. They give the 4 months. They love Anna. Appreciate it. All right. Do actual problems. I think I'm going to... Let me randomize this, because there's too many to just sift through. And I'm going to wait until... Okay. Okay, I think we're good. They're coming in. I think we're gonna... Or maybe I'm trying to think of the best way to go about this. Because I have to link it to a Google Sheet, and once I do that, it disappears. Like the new submissions disappear. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get a random number generator. Blah, 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 blah. Random number generator. Badoom, 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 badoom. And then we'll do random integer generator. We've got 500 random integer ones. Why did I submit one? I regret it. I'm going to find yours, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to link it to your name. Otavio Gabe. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Somebody bitch getting fucked this evening. Okay, value between 1 and 500. Format in 5 columns. Get numbers. Wow, that's actually a fuck ton of numbers. Hold on. 10 columns. Get numbers. Holy fucking shit. Okay. 186. We're going to start with 186. I've got a Sheets page up. Here we go. Here we go. Slay Puss. Thank you for the 10 months. Here we go. Stop swearing. No. Once you get to eighth fucking grade, curse words start to feel like normal fucking words. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, dude? I saw one of those emergency intercom things, Drew's PSYOP corner or whatever, when it made me laugh. I'd never seen this clip, but he said, oh, man. Oh, what was it? It was like, y'all bitches gotta start posting more selfies. Your obituary is just gonna be hella ass or something like that. He worded it funnier than that, but it's something like that, and it made me giggle. All right, here we go. Here we go. 186. La do 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 do. Control F. Control F. Control effing. I feel like the majority of the early ones are buns. All right, here we go. First issue of the night. Who's ready?
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing school had...
Dude, the voice is killing me. My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Oh, Millipede Party. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Nice. Thank you very much.
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing school had to stop, and now I have no money.
Shit. Shit. Let's listen one more time.
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing...
What about this one?
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing school had to...
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which...
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason.
I'm sorry, I'm just messing around with the voices.
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless.
I like that one.
Nursing school had to...
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing school had to stop.
My parents kicked me out for actually no reason, which made me homeless. Nursing school had to stop, and now I have no money.
Did you guys hear that? So, basically, for no reason? For no reason? Your parents kicked you out for no reason? I'm trying to remember if I always keep full screen. That's what I do. I mean, surely there was some reason. I will just assume that there was no reason for your sake. That first sentence is stuck in my head because I played it so many times. Which made me homeless. Nursing school had to stop, and now I have no money. So your biggest problem right now is being homeless. That's your biggest problem. That's a pretty big problem, is being homeless. Because, you know, people discriminate against the homeless. No matter what discrimination you have against a certain someone, everyone comes together, despite their differences, to discriminate against the homeless. If you have no home, you're not allowed in other buildings. They don't let you in building. If you have no building, they won't let you in buildings. So that's the biggest problem, is being homeless, I think. Julianne, thank you for the one gifted. So, well, so you need money to get a home, right? You need money for rent, and then you need money for nursing school. We're going to have to put a pin in nursing school. However, here's my advice. I have an idea. First off, find a job. Make a little bit of money. Maybe you could work at the institution that you're getting nursing school at, because sometimes they waive tuition or they cut it in half or something like that. You could take out student loans. Hazard Stick, thank you for the prime sub. I took out student loans and I'm, here. So you could take out student loans. You could, you need to find a home first, though. But, well, I guess find a job to get a home. Get a shit-ass shack, house, pay rent, boom, and then, get a job somewhere. It could be at the school to get tuition waived and shit like that. And then boom, there you go. OnlyFans could be an option if you want. I saw a girl promoting OnlyFans via QR code sticker just in the streets of Las Vegas one time. So you could do that. You could do like door-to-door sales style OnlyFans selling. And yeah. Fella, I have 3 jobs already. Oh, is this that person? So, if you have 3 jobs, what bills are you paying if you're homeless? If you have 3 jobs, where is the money going? To nursing school that you're not in? Get out of nursing school. We stop nursing school right now. Are you living in what, San Francisco? I have 3 jobs, I have no money? You should have 3 incomes. What bills are we paying right now? Is it previous student loans? You can get that deferred. Car payment. Your 3 jobs are paying for your car payment? There's got to be some kind of money mismanaging here, because surely to God. Mina Rooney, thank you for the 15 months. Mass means more. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, or Moss, I guess. And then Cameron Feliz, thank you for the 19, or thank you for the 1 gifted. You have a Cybertruck is what you have. You have a Cybertruck. That's what it is. You have a Cybertruck. You have a Cybertruck. That's what it is. Oh, wait, are they subbed? Oh, I was about to say. Oh, my God, they aren't subbed. Oh, no, they got a gifted sub. Well, there you go. Okay, we're throwing this in there's no fucking way. There's no, 3 jobs. 3 jobs. You could ask your parents to move back in. That could be a plan. But medical bills, again, you can kind of get those deferred. You got to focus on living right now. A place to live. And if you have 3 jobs, surely there's some rent that you could get somewhere. And sell your car, maybe, if that's a possibility. And, maybe that was a little bit harsh and maybe not a great piece of advice, but what are you going to do? You live and you learn. I have medical bills. That's what I'm saying. I have medical bills from 7 years ago. I just stopped reading the letters. I'm like, whatever, payment plan, Klarna, $2 a month for the rest of my life. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. Dude, it doesn't matter. You could fucking get in a car accident and then just never pay your bills. And they don't affect your credit score. That's what's crazy about medical bills, is they don't affect your credit score. I have a fantastic credit score. My credit score is flawless, actually. We're up in the 800s. I've never paid a fucking medical bill. I haven't had insurance in forever. And you just don't pay them. Just don't pay them. Pay them when you can. Boom. Sorry. She's like, I need help. I need help. I'm struggling to pay medical bills. I'm like, bitch, I got an 800 credit score. Maybe I'm fucked. I don't know. Sometimes I get calls from collections, but, what are you going to do?
One time I was dating someone, and he cheated on me a lot. And one time I found a used rubber.
I'm not laughing at that. But the voice is so funny. The voice is so funny. I'm sorry. I can't turn it up. I don't know why it's not loud at all.
One time I was dating someone, and he cheated on me a lot. And one time I found a used rubber in his car, and he told me it was from him and his friends having a circle jerk. Then we broke up, then we got back together, and I went through his phone and found messages from him and my best friend after they had sex.
Yeah. What the fuck did you think happened? You believed the circle jerk story? You believed the circle jerk story. That's crazy. Are you a fucking idiot? Who sent this? Are you dumb as shit? What are we talking about? So if you found a condom, here's a word of advice for you from your therapist. if you find a condom in your boyfriend's car and you guys did not fuck, if you find a used condom in your boyfriend's car and you guys did not fuck in the car, he cheated on you. Or maybe there's some crazy situation where he let his buddy fuck in his car, and then, Marissa, thank you for the 5 months. He let his buddy fuck in his car, and then he left it or something. But, I mean, good Lord. And to believe the circle jerk story, even that alone should make you be like, that's pretty gross. Maybe I shouldn't date a guy that's circle jerking with his friends. For those of you that don't know, circle jerking is when you and your boys just get in a circle and you jerk off. And I guess he was trying to convince you, all right, well, we're unfocused. There we go. He was trying to convince you that, first of all, how are you circle jerking in the backseat of a car? Second off, how could you believe that? How could you be that stupid? I'm sorry. I'm your therapist. Next time, don't believe the circle jerk story. And then we broke up and got back together, and I went through his phone and found messages from him and my best friend after they had sex. I feel like that should be no surprise. One time, when I was in 7th grade, someone slipped a condom wrapper into my back pocket of my cargo shorts, and my mom was doing the laundry, and she pulled out the wrapper to a Durex or something, and she was like, what is this? And I didn't know, I for real had no idea what a condom was at that age. So I was like, I have no idea. And she was like, don't you lie to me, you're having sex. And I was like, look at me, lady. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I looked like Franklin in 7th grade. I don't even know. I just learned what sex was. Anyway, so that's your therapy. How old are you? 12. But someone slipped in my back pocket as a prank. All right, well, consider yourself cured. All right, and now we're going to the next thing.
In becoming like my dad, I'm an addict and I can't stop. Also, you're very cool.
I added that last part. I did. I did type the last part. Let's read a bit. Let's listen to it back.
In becoming like my dad, I'm an addict and I can't stop. Also, you're very cool and handsome.
Stop it. He keeps adding compliments. Sorry. I'm sorry. So here's the thing with addiction. This is not the submission we doing that on. That's true. So this is the therapy. The therapy is happening right now. You guys know it. So addiction is stop moving? What do you mean stop moving? I like moving. This is how I speak. Addiction is, for the most part, not even for the most part, addiction is hereditary or genetic or what have you. You know, if your parents are addicts or, you know, you have addiction in the family, you're more likely to become an addict. So it's good that you recognize that. I'm going to replay it. I think they know what addiction is. Shut the fuck up! We're starting from the base. We're getting the base foundation and we're working our way up. I'm going to replay it for the people that
In becoming
had
like
ads.
my dad, I'm an addict and I can't stop.
All right. So, anyways, as you know, addiction is genetic, yada, yada, yada. So you, at the very least, you recognize that, you know. At the very least, you recognize that. I don't think addicted to what really matters. It could be a number of things. So, you know, get help. The first step is recognizing that you have a problem. So it's good that you recognize that at the very least. If you can't stop on your own accord, then you get someone else to make you stop. You know what I'm saying? You get, whether it's AA or NA or some other addiction you could reach out and get help for, just get help somewhere. But you took the first step in then recognizing you have an addiction. Dan Fetty, thank you for the Prime sub. But at a certain point, you have to relieve some sort of responsibility from yourself. I mean, you have to make the decision in your head to be like, okay, now it's time to beat this addiction. But if you're deep in the throes of said addiction, then, you kind of have to have a third party to kick your ass a little bit into shape. Abby, the human person, thank you for the 2 months. I think people deep in the throat. What? I didn't say deep in the throat. My internet is so bad that I said throws. I think. I'm an addict and been sober for 2 years. Yeah, I have addiction in my family. My whole dad's side of the family is, they're heroin and, all that awesome, all the cool drugs. But, surround yourself with people that'll help you and then reach out for help and all that jazz, all that jizz. So, there you go. It is sad when your parents are humanized, though. It's like, like you even saying in this submission, I'm becoming like my dad is a bit sad. But you're recognizing that it runs in the family, which is a good thing and a good first step. So, do you need therapy? Yeah, dude. I'm in it right now, currently, as we speak. Well, not right now, but... I mean, I'm addicted to a lot of shit. I'm addicted to getting this money, getting this paper. I'm addicted to, like PMW, dude. ASAP Rocky. I'm addicted to my bag, my finesse, my hustle, my grind. Nicotine, caffeine. Some might say alcohol. Crack cocaine. All these things. All these normal addictions that we have. Next one.
How do I get my boyfriend to let me peg him?
Awesome. Ask. I don't know. Send him an email. Me personally, I'd sooner die. It would have to be someone that I loved so deeply. I'd have to love so deeply. Julian, thank you for the 100 bits. I would have to love so deeply, and we would have to be probably decades into a marriage for me to even consider. Like, we've done everything we could possibly do with normal sex, and then maybe my beautiful wife, whom I love, is like, please, it's all I want in this world. I need it to happen. We're 70 years old. We're sitting on our rocking chairs on our porch, and I would be like, maybe. I'd be like, maybe. It's been a while. Maybe if I had erectile dysfunction, Anyways, this is not my question. So how do you get your boyfriend to let me peg him? I'm just trying to get in your boyfriend's shoes. I would never do that, ever. So just ask him. Let's run that back.
How do I get my boyfriend to let me peg him?
You need to have an open conversation. I don't know what the fuck you get out of, doing your boyfriend's ass. But, if that's your thing, tell him. Be like, this is my thing. I love this shit. And the only way, give him an ultimatum. Be like, the only way that we're staying together is if you let me peg you. And there you go. Give him an ultimatum. Kink shaming? No, I'm just putting myself in that situation, and I don't want to get done in the butt. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, there you go. Next one.
My dad died almost a year ago today. Thanks.
Thanks. I didn't kill your dad?
My dad died almost a year ago today. Thanks.
I think I know. They just said, thanks, as if like they're signing off. let's see. So, grieving is tough. I haven't lost my parents. My parents are still around. Felicity, think of the 4 months. Luckily, my parents are still around. They're not thanking me. I didn't do anything to this person's dad. Grieving is tough. It's hard for me to even relate because, I didn't mean to flex on you with my live parents, knock on wood. My parents are still alive. So I only say that to say that I can't relate to the extent. My grandma passed away recently, about 3 weeks ago. And that was very sad. But again, it was more of like a thing of like, had dementia really bad, and then so she wasn't even like herself for like a number of years. So you kind of mourn that loss already. So I don't really have an experience to relate to yours, but grieving is the same with any grieving. Is it's like you just have to at a certain point try to continue to live your life. You'll miss them very much, and you'll have like a sore spot in your heart for a long time. But c'est la vie, so is life. Your parents die. If anything, it's better that they would have rather them pass away before you. It's like the order in which things go. Still very sad. It's probably not any consolation, but you just power through, try your best, let yourself hurt and let yourself grieve, but don't let it take over your life. Let yourself grieve, let yourself hurt, and then, little bit every day. Try your best to get back into the groove of things. Lord Lucky Charms, think of the prime sub. Because you have to hurt, and you have to feel the pain to move forward. You can't just bottle that shit up and then, continue your life. So grieve. It's been a year. I'd probably still be devastated if my dad died a year ago. But it's almost like coming to terms with, my parents are going to die, right? Your parents are going to die. Everyone's parents are going to die. Hopefully before you die, because they would want that. So coming to terms with like, this is the way it's supposed to be. Still hurts, but it's like, they would want this to happen. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like, everyone's parents are going to die. But I'm saying that's ideal, though. As hard as that is to hear and say, that's ideal. That, the circle of life is that your parents pass away and then you kind of continue on. And hopefully it won't happen until you're well into your adult years. I'm 25. My parents are mid-60s. So I'll be a relatively young adult. In Ferris, think of it as 7 months. I guess unless your parents are like vampires or something. But anyways, allowing yourself to hurt and grieve and know that's normal. But, fake it until you make it. Eventually one day it's going to hurt a little bit less.
My GF may or may not...
Well, yeah, I'm 24. I'm rounding up. I'm 25 in January.
My GF may or may not be using me as a rebound.
Ooh.
Am I cooked?
Oh, shit. Hold on. There was something in parentheses.
My GF may or may not be using me as a rebound. We've dated 5 times over 4 years. Am I cooked? Loud fart sounds.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I added loud fart sounds. Okay, so... So this depends heavily on the context. Because, first of all, if you're breaking up and getting back together 5 times over the 4 years, regardless of being a rebound or not, maybe that's how you're person. I could kind of get like, you fuck up, not even kind of. If you truly care and love for someone, you know, you guys are going to work your way back to each other, and that's how that's going to work. If it's meant to be, it will be, whatever the fuck. But that happens like once. If it 5 times, dude, if y'all are fucking up that bad 5 times. Also, and if she's going back to the person you say she's rebounding from, dude, that's not good at all. I'd say de facto, regardless of the rebound situation, 5 times over 4 years is kind of a fucking lot. So I would not beat this dead horse to even more death. And, you know, sometimes people's rebounds are good. Like, I've heard of a lot of people get out of a relationship and then kind of coast into a relationship, and then it is very good, and then they end up together forever. And that's, you know, so is life. But me personally, I think there should be some, like, healing time. You can't just kind of coast into a relationship, because that's unfair to the new guy. But, I mean, 4 fucking years, for Christ's sakes. I mean, you can't be the rebound at this point. You're just in a bad relationship. Yeah, you should consider your relationship with God. How about that? The relationship with Emmanuel. Kenny, thank you for the 3 months. M. Ferris, thank you for the 7 months. Lord Lucky Charms, thank you for the prime sub. This is me. Listen, I'm a therapist, but I'm going to tell you how it is, you know? I'm a therapist that's unfiltered. Taint Burger, thank you for the tier 1 sub. This one's so ominous.
I'm so scared to reach out to PPL.
Oh, PP. I'm so scared to reach out to PP.
I'm so scared to reach out to people.
I don't know what the fuck this means. Are you talking about relationship-wise? Are you talking about friendships? Are you talking about, like, clients at your sales job?
I'm so scared to reach out to people.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like classic case of introvert. Oh, I think this is this person. Everything. If you're scared to reach out to people, here's my mentality, all right? Regardless of your affinity, and this might be bad advice coming from like a deeply extroverted person, but no, don't start doing cocaine. I saw in that chat, don't do that. The more you do it, the easier it is, you know? If the first one, it's like, I want to die, this is fucking awful, I can't handle it. The more you do it, the easier it gets, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what context you mean. If it's like your job or whatever, like cold calling or like sales calls or something like that. You do it, and then the first 10, it's like, wow, that's fucking awful. And eventually, once you become comfortable with failure, you're fucking invincible, dude. Start doing stand-up. Eat shit at open mics. Go to open mics. Start doing open mics. Eat fucking dog shit for months. And then you'll be afraid of nothing. Failure means nothing. You're like, I've already experienced the worst pain in the world. You know? Even if you're deeply introverted, if you just, you know, shoot your shot or reach out to a friend or talk to people. Like when I was in college, you know, I had a core group of friends and stuff, but like I would reach out to whoever, I'd talk to whoever, like talk to strangers, shit like that. And it's awkward and it's weird and you're scared and you have uncomfortable experiences with people. But then you know, the more failures you have, the more comfortable you are with failure. And the thing that keeps you from reaching out to people is this fear of failure. And if you're comfortable with the failure, you know, in turn, you're more confident and then you'll reach out to people. So, whoo! I'm fucking on one, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. So just start, I guess, is my advice. But however, this is a very vague, very vague submission. The next one's going to be like, I can't stop gooning or something. I guarantee it. All right. Next one. I can't stop fucking gooning. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I want to be a VTuber, but I don't know how to grow my platform.
Hold on, you can't.
I want to be a VTuber, but I don't know how to grow my platform.
Now, you've come to the right place. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this. I am a VTuber. I'm a VTuber. I've been running a separate Twitch channel as a VTuber. And I'll drop it right now. We just recently broke the sub goal. We just broke the most subs in the history of subs. Iron Mouse is the name of the channel. Thanks. Yep. I put on a little voice filter to do an Asian girl voice. Is she Asian? I'm going to stop right now. Is Iron Mouse Asian? Is Iron Mouse Asian? Is Iron Mouse Asian? Fuck, Latina, whatever. I put on a voice filter, and then that's I'm Iron Man. Anyways, let me give you advice here. Matty Toes, thank you for the 10 months. Let me give you advice here. So you want to be a VTuber, regardless of what niche you're in. You've got your niche, okay? I don't like this hand gesture I'm doing. You got your niche, ba-boom, okay? You just got to make content in that niche. TikTok clips, babooyah. Collab with other VTubers, babooyah. Market yourself. Market yourself. Find your niche. VTuber, that's your niche. There's a shit ton of VTubers out there. Find your niche within the niche. What's your niche? You know what I'm saying? What's your niche? Find what works. Beat that fucking horse to death. Find another thing that works. Beat that horse to death. Find another thing that works. Beat the shit out of that horse too. And eventually, all these horses that you beat the fuck out of comes together and you've got a community. There you go. Regardless of what niche you're in, whether it's VTubing or construction or cooking videos. Tobias, thank you for the 5 months. So there we go. Now, if you're talking about like how to, I don't know how to make a VTuber or anything. I don't know any of that. I'm reminded that I should be getting over it. I don't Hold on, we have way more submissions. I'm going to redo it. Dude, I thought VTubers were all white people. That's kind of surprising. I'm going to be honest. I did not know Iron Mouse was Latina. I just assumed all VTubers were white folk. All right, next one.
Mom brain shrunk to the size of a 7-year-old. Mom brain shrunk to the size of a 7-year-old. Basically a dementia patient, but worse. Dad schizophrenic. Taken care of her since 7th grade. 18 now don't know what to do. BC my siblings are much older and married. No one can take care of them. What shall I do?
You've come to the right place. My grandma recently died, and she had horrible dementia. She had dementia, you know, probably in the same vein as your mama. You know, she kind of turned into a baby. She stopped speaking English. She would just kind of be like, so I know what it's like, you know. It's very sad. Oh yeah, my great grandma, she towards the end of her life, she didn't speak any English. She would just say yes. She'd just be like, yep. That's how she responded to everything, no matter what. It didn't matter what you said. She'd be like, yep. So that's tough, especially your mother. To see your mom get that way is very sad. And you said you have a schizophrenic dad as well. Joella, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Taking care of her since 7th grade. So your siblings are older and married, and they have gone on with their lives. And since you are the youngest of the siblings, you now have this obligation to take care of your parents. And here is the unfortunate yet harsh truth of the situation, is you're not obligated right now to take care of your parents. You know, you want to, out of the kindness of your heart, and that's your mom, and you love her and all that stuff. But you have a life as well, right? And this isn't like a selfish thing. It's just like your siblings are seemingly allowed to live their lives, yet you are stuck as the caretaker, you know. So I would do some sort of like deferment, like either deferment of responsibility or get your older siblings to hire someone, you know. Because you, at a certain point, you just have to, especially if it's like to the point where they can't even take care of themselves or don't know what's going on. You got to put them in a home. We put my grandma in a home, and that was really tough for a while. But eventually, it's like you got to move on with your life, and it is sad. And you can be there for them as much as you can, but it's just going to eat away at you if you have to be like the caretaker and stuff. And I don't know the dad situation. You're saying schizophrenic, so I don't know if he needs to go somewhere as well. Julian, thank you for the tier 1 sub. So there you go. Boop, 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 boop. Full of wisdom. Full of wisdom. That's a tough one. That's a tough sitch. Somebody bitch getting fucked this evening. Haley, think of the 7 months. Haley Welch. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of the devil, this submission is just Hawk Tua. That fucking sucks. All right, we'll do the one above that, and then I'm gonna pee after this one.
My ex broke up with me after 2 years because he wanted to be single and
I think I heard something crazy.
my ex broke up with me.
We'll redo that one.
My ex broke up with me after 2 years because he wanted to be single.
Kidding. One more time.
My ex broke up with me after 2 years because he wanted to be single and be able to be a whore without any guilt, but I still miss him and want him back. Should I break no contact to see how he is? I might or might not have hooked up with 3 other guys already, including someone who he made me block. I feel like we have the potential to make things work again.
Probably not. Probably not. I think, had this been a different situation, maybe. You know, it depends how it ends for you to break no contact. Sometimes people are meant to be together and then things don't work out and then you find your way back into each other's lives, or like you need time for whatever, or one person's not ready, or different places in your life, or what have you. But I think if that's the case, you're not going to go and fuck a bunch. Like, you guys basically, like, he was like, hey, I really need to fuck. I really need to fuck other people, is what it sounds like this guy said, which is crazy. Hey, so basically, I want to fuck, unless you're just kind of reading in between the lines. And then you were like, no, don't go fuck. Well, I guess I'm gonna fuck. Bum, 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 bum. A bunch? He fucked 3 people? Well, I don't know. In my head, this has been 2 weeks. I don't know what the timeline is here. For some reason, it's speaking to me and saying 2 weeks. So he's like, hey, I want to go fuck. And she's like, no, don't do that. So then she's like, well, I'm going to fuck if you're fucking. And he's probably fucking as well, if that was the reason he broke up with you. So you guys are just respectively fucking or whatever. And then you're like, I want to get him back. So here's the thing. Normal to miss him. Normal to miss someone you were in a relationship with. That's fine. Allow yourself to feel that. Don't let it consume you. I would say, you said at the end, I feel like we have the potential to make things work again. If you truly believe that, have that in the back of your head. Continue living your life, you know? I mean, you've already kind of broken the seal of fucking, so if you guys are just fucking someone else, you know, go ahead. Do that, whatever. Just live your life as if you're not going to get back together. And if something happens and the stars align to where you guys do, then that might be it. But I feel like it would take a considerable amount of time. Because if you're still in the stage of like, I need to get all my nuts out. I need to get all my nuts out before I tie myself down with one lady. You know, that person is not in a place to be in a legitimate relationship. Like, if you're still at that level of maturity where it's like, I can't be tied down, I gotta bust fat nuts. never had a boyfriend, but they're seriously talking to someone and he's too sweet. That makes sense, dude. You can't just dive into fucking sweetness. Sweetness and niceness, I feel like, comes with spending time together. If out the gate, you're like, I love you. You're like a beautiful angel in the wind or something. You know, I mean, I don't know. But at the same time, you can't just like some kind of toxic fucking asshole person. I don't know, whatever. If you don't vibe with them, then that's that. I feel bad to break it off because that's not a good reason. There's never a good reason ever. There's never a reason in the world that you could give. The reason is always going to be some made up bullshit unless there's like a very legitimate reason. But if it's something like this, you know, like it's just starting a relationship, usually it's just kind of like a, well, you know, don't really want to be in a relationship right now kind of thing. So just defer, figure out some made up reason that won't destroy him, or just, I wouldn't ghost, but just be like, not gonna work. Crazy for yours, Al. Think of it the 6 months. If you don't like him, you don't like him. That's it, you know. And this guy might be thinking like, I need to be as sweet as possible for this girl to like me, but here you are on this stream, and we'll just. You know, here's an illegal thing. Can you do that? Yeah, this is. Also, going to court is expensive. A hitman might be more expensive, though. Yeah, because that sounds like a blackmail situation. Or maybe everyone gets their stuff in order before. I don't know. SA is so hard to prove as well. Yeah, if you were 8 years old, I don't know how you build up a case for that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely lawyer up here and figure out like a plan. This is a little bit out of my pay grade, but yeah, fucked up situation. But unfortunately, I think the reality is that, the court system would find a way to either drain you financially or fuck you on, evidence or the period of time or something like that. Yeah, I'd lawyer up, get with a legitimate therapist. Although that's true, the hitman option sounds good as well.
Fella, I had a dream that you were interviewing me for a job, and you wrote down I look gay.
Yeah, that would probably happen. You're in a job interview and you're like, You look at the desk on the sheet of paper that the HR person wrote. It just says applicant seems gay, ? All that's written on this note card is just gay, ? It wasn't a dream. It was real life. Gay. Congratulations, you're hired. But you're also a little bit gay. You kind of give me gay vibes a little bit. Just finish your cameo video. That was a boom. The cameo video fucking rocks, dude. That shit is awesome. Glad I got that into main channel vidya. And the new pod is dropping tomorrow where I went through Love Guru's paid courses. It was dope. All right, here we go. Next problem.
Found out I was pregnant last week, and the guy I really like blocked me BC I was pregnant by some other guy I hooked up with before I even met this guy now. I had an abortion for the first time, and it was awful, and I went through it entirely alone. How do I get this guy to come back into my life? BC, I'm miserably lonely and just want someone to talk to cause the after-abortion depression combined with isolation is awful.
You don't want this guy in your life. You don't want this guy in your life. It sounds to me like this guy is gonna... I don't think you could be like, I got an abortion now. The baby's gone. Let's continue talking. I think this guy has shown his true colors. I don't think it's gonna be the baby that, makes him... He's not gonna be like, hey, for the first time it's crazy. Yeah, this is implying that there are more abortions to be had. I had an abortion for the first time. Very excited for the second, third, and fourth times. Anyways, yeah, this guy sounds shitty, so don't. It also seems like a fragile ego situation. So found out I was pregnant last week, and the guy I really liked blocked me because I was pregnant by some other guy. I mean, maybe reconnect and see if you really, 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 really did like him, but, he sounds to me like he's not fantastic, but there are plenty of fish in the sea. And it sounds to me like you weren't in a relationship with this guy, so there are others out there. And you totally don't have to mention the abortion to anyone else. Because with this guy, you'd have to be like, I was pregnant, now I had an abortion, but anyone else, it's not their shit. But yeah, what about the guy that got you pregnant? Where is he? Where is this guy? Because there's two guys in the story. There's the guy that, you know, maybe don't fuck people you don't truly know and then kill your baby because you can't handle the consequences of your own actions. Or, I don't know, get an abortion. You know, that's out there. You're always taking the risk, dude. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Anyone can get pregnant, you know. Well, not me. Be easy. But I don't know. I don't think we should just be throwing out abortions willy-nilly, you know. I don't think we should be like, abortion time, baby. You know, we gotta have, abortion can't take the place of like having you know, birth control and like, you know, good sexual education like readily available. But I mean, if it's there, you know, if it's there, you know, come on. So, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, find another guy. Find another guy.
My friend's grandma keeps asking me to have sex. My friend's grandma keeps asking me to have sex.
So, do it, man. I mean, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Go up to your boy, you'd be like, you know, I fucked your grandma, right? You know, I fucked your grandma, right? How is he going to come back from that? That's hilarious. You would have that over him for the rest of his life. Yeah, just like an old book. Just blow that dust off. Go to town, you know? I don't think this is a real one, but that's very funny to think about one of your boys' grandmas being like, oh, shit. What, is she texting you on a, like, BlackBerry or something? What if he's a minor? Okay, well, I feel like the implication... Clearly not if you're a minor. I'm not saying go and get, you know, statutoried by this lady.
I have a total of 5 friends.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Mia, think of the 7 months. When your circle's small, but y'all all crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 5 is decent. If you have 5, like, really good friends, that's pretty good. But if it's, like, 5 kind of, like, whatever friends, you know. I mean, I love my friends, and I have a bunch of them, and more than you, frankly. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm saying, as I get older, my circle gets smaller. My circle in 7th grade, my circle junior year of high school. I'm kidding. I'm 24. I graduated college. Anyways, I'm saying as I become an adult and I get older, like you can't keep up with like 40 fucking people. You know, I have, you know, similar. If you have 5 good friends, that's all you can ask for, dude, or dudette. Just keep them close. Keep them close. Okay.
I can't stop jizzing. It's getting everywhere.
All right.
I can't stop jizzing. I can't stop jizzing. It's getting everywhere. My life has been consumed by jizz. Life is a prison.
So here's the thing. This could be real. This was me in like 7th grade. I was like, help me. Elenia, think of the 12 months. Oh my God. Here's what you need to do. You need to watch this video. There's this video of this guy. There's a clip on YouTube. It's there's a medical ailment where you can't stop coming. This guy is, he's lived his whole life. It was like a TLC show. It was like freaky ass sicknesses or something. And he sounded exactly like this guy. It's a medical condition where you have an orgasm every 30 seconds, every 15 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds, something like that. And they interviewed him and he's like, I can't live like this. He was like, you don't know pain until you've had an orgasm at your father's open casket funeral. He was like, I can't go to playgrounds. I can't be anywhere where children are. I can't spend time with my family. I can't do. So like, it's like very sad. He's like crying, like in the interview, he starts coming and then he starts crying while he's coming. He's like, hold on 1 second. And he's crying. So it's a legitimate problem, maybe watch that, reach out to that guy. Skibward, think of it, the tier, what's up? I'm not going to watch the clip because, it's just him like yelling. And I think he did wear diapers. Quinn, thank you for the 8 months. It's very sad. Is he doing it in the interview? Yeah, he comes every 30 seconds. He's coming nonstop. It's like an hour-long episode. All right, we're going to skip this one.
What up, fella? Funny you say, haha, your parents got divorced, cause that is my problem.
I did say that.
My mom is always ranting to me about my dad and her problems, and I don't want to be her therapist anymore. But she doesn't want to go see a real therapist, but she really needs to. So how can I help give her a push to go get some help? Thanks, fella.
Yeah, you can't be your mom's therapist. That can't happen. You can't be your mother's therapist. And that is also true. You can't push her to get help. But what you can do is cut off help from you. I know, again, you feel obligated because it's your mother and all that stuff, but like you're not a licensed therapist. Now, maybe send her to me. Maybe tell her to watch one of these streams. She can submit something on the Google form. It'll be good. When your parents get divorced, that's a tough one. My parents are not divorced, but my parents have had some issues for sure. And they'll be like, my mom will come to me because my mom sees me as like someone she can confide in. And she's like, your dad, blah, 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 blah. And then dad will come to me and he'll be like, your mom, blah, 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 blah. And she'll be like, he's a piece of shit because of this. And like, she sucks because of this, So I use hand puppets to get my point across. So that's not healthy for you. You can't be in between your parents, and like you can't help your mom. Truly, you could be there for her. You can comfort her. But at a certain point, you have to be like, yo, I can't hear this shit anymore, Mom. I'm sorry. You got to go to therapy. You got to go to real therapy. What you just said in this submission, you need to tell your mom. Like, I love you, Mom, but I can't be your therapist. I don't know. I can't be the person you confide in when the other party is my dad. So there you go. I'm your daughter. Quit treating me like your best friend. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just want someone to talk to, and maybe they don't have friends to talk to or confide in like that they're close enough to. But I will say the people that, like, girls that treat their moms like legitimate friends. Like I remember, like, there were girls in college that would be like, oh my God, I just fucked Jeremy and Jeremy was hung. I gotta text my mom about this. Mom, you'll never believe who I fucked this weekend. Like, I'd rather die than have that discourse with my mother, dude. Hell no. Hell no, bruh. That's your mom. Next one.
My best friend just told me she doesn't want to be friends anymore and that the past month of our friendship was just her being fake.
Man, bitches be fake.
She claimed I was talking shit on her boyfriend and faking my religion. She claimed I was talking shit on her boyfriend and faking my religion because of a guy I'm into. Neither of which are true. How do I get over this?
When your therapist is all shoulders. I mean, if you didn't do those things, then fuck her, you know? Also weird to... Oh, okay, I guess it was talking shit on her boyfriend. Maybe her boyfriend's in her ear being like, your friend's talking shit on me. Gangsta Elmo, they give the 6 months. And faking my religion because of a guy I'm into, real. You're Buddhist? I'm Buddhist, bro. Come on. Come on now. Yep, I love him. I love the guy. Buddha? Cool. Yeah, whatever. When we die, we're elephants, I guess. That's fine with me. Whatever. I'm a chameleon. Yeah, whatever. This friend sounds like not a good friend. If your friend is breaking up with you, that's not a friend. That's very weird to be like, this friendship is not working. And also, you talk shit on my boyfriend and you're faking your religion because of a guy. If they're not true, they're not true, you know? And you get over it the same way you get over any heartbreak. A really good friend that you lose is going to be just as painful, you know? And continue on with your life. One day you wake up, it doesn't hurt as much anymore. Urethral torment, think of the prime sub. All right. Oh, shit. I think this is on this random number generator, it told me to go to the 1029. Oh, wait, no. That's not the last one. 829. Not 1029. Well, guys, looks like we're going to be talking about my dead grandma again. Here we go.
My step-grandma just died on Sunday.
Oh, step-grandma. Okay, that's not nearly as... I'm kidding.
She was basically like a grandma, and then one other grandma. It just hit me hard. My step-grandma just died on Sunday. She was basically like a grandma to me since she's been in my life my whole life. I've already lost both my grandpas, one of which she was married to, and then one other grandma. It's just hit me hard, and I feel like I'm grieving my grandpa all over again since she was sort of the last person connected to him except for my mom. Death is weird, and I'm just having a hard time, fella.
We're good. We're fine. Yeah, you know, that's tough. That's tough when you lose your gram. You know, grief is a tough one. And grief is a long-term thing, you know. That's like it's a very long process. And the only thing you can do really is accept that, you know, that this is going to hurt and that, you know, they're in a better place if you believe that to be the case. I think we're playing the nice sound effect. Yeah, I don't know. Mine was weird. I can't super relate to this because of the whole dementia piece where it's like they're better off, you know, not suffering. So this one is a tough one. But in the same, again, it's the as shitty as it is to go through. That is the way that it is, and the only way out is through. The only way through the shit is out of the shit, or the only way out of the shit is through the shit. So allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel the pain of losing your grandma, and I know that's extra sad, as that's the last person that was, connecting you to your grandpa. But yeah, you just, at a certain point, you just understand that, so is life. So is life. My grandparents pass away. My parents pass away. I move forward and just don't let it consume you, but allow yourself to feel the pain. Wow, this is always so interesting when we do these, because it's like we get. I can't stop jizzing. My life is a prison. Jizz. And it's like, my sweet grandma passed away. We're covering a lot, people. All right, going back up to the tippy top. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Oh, that would.
I start nursing school in summer 2025, that I'm already a CNA, but this last week I've been deciding maybe I don't want to do 2 years of school. Help. What do I do?
You give up. No, I'm kidding. You don't give up. You can start streaming. Started nursing school in summer 20. Well, this is a tough one. It depends. You got to evaluate like a to-do list. Like, not a to-do list, a pros and cons list. It's like, is the pay or is the life that I perceive that I will have after nursing school better than the current life that I have right now? And if it's not worth it, then there's no point in spending 2 years of your life to get to a place that it's not worth the time it takes to get there, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know dick about nursing. I thought CNA and nursing was the same shit, bruh. Holy fuck. I'm confused now. I thought CNA meant nurse. Nursing assistant, I guess, is CNA. I don't know. 2 years of your life in the grand scheme of things is not that crazy. CNA is before nursing. It's up to you. I didn't want to go to butt fucking med school, so that was like 6 years. So, and also didn't really want to go to grad school. I thought about going to grad school later, but now I'm doing this, so that's 2 years. But you can always revisit it and become a nurse later in life if you don't feel like doing the 2 years of school right now. Just something to ruminate on and something to think about and consider.
I can hear my brother and his GF having sex all the time, and it make me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Maybe go up to your brother and be like, hey, can you stop laying it down so loudly? Can you stop absolutely beating up Doonies loud as hell? Or maybe just bust up in there and be like, quit having sex. Yeah, get noise-canceling headphones, maybe. One of the two things. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, can you guys be a little bit quiet? Because to me, it's like, the thought of that happening, like, I'd have to be alone. There's no way. Or maybe tell them to be secret. You don't want to know that it's happening. Yeah, you can watch porn louder to establish dominance. That is a good point. Oh my God. Moan for moan. Lord knows I love sex. You guys are making me giggle. Natty Light, thank you for the 2 months.
My ex-boyfriend got with my pretty best friend. He told me
I'm
not
sorry. Ah, shit. Is he happier than ever, or is she happier than ever? I wasn't paying attention.
My ex-boyfriend got with my pretty best friend. He told me not to worry about. Now he's doing everything with her he never did with me. Now I'm alone, and he's happier than ever. What can I do to get over this? It happened in February, and I'm still thinking about it every day.
Oh my God, it happened in February. Shit. First of all, that is not your best friend. That is not your best friend. Bro code. Girl code, I guess, in this case. You don't fuck your friend's your friend's ex. If my best friends in the world. Okay, so 2 of my best friends in the world are, one is married, one is in a relationship. If they were to separate and either of those girls are like, hey, let's do it, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Those are my boys. I'm not going to cross my boys. That's crazy. So that's not your real friend to begin with, like at all. Secondly, that shit sucks. That sucks so hard. That sucks so hard. You gotta pretend this guy doesn't exist at all. No, don't have a threesome. That's a horrible idea. That's sad, actually. You're like, please, just a little bit. Please, I want to be involved also. Come on. That's depressing. You need to get rid of whatever you're seeing online to have you know that he's doing stuff he never did with you. Get rid of that, dude. Get rid of that, bruh. You got to block him on everything, block her on everything. You can't see that every day. You can't wake up every day and like check your phone and be like, oh my God, they're in Turks and Caicos. He never took me there. Oh my God, he's going down on her. He never went down on me or something. You can't get out. You can't see anything about him anymore. You got to move forward. You could be like, hey, I'm pregnant. That would be kind of a funny little bit. But you just got to focus on yourself right now. Because if you spend your whole life worried about this guy, you're going to, allow yourself to hurt and allow yourself to feel. But this motherfucker walked out on you for a reason. Have him know, bitch, here's what you missed out on. Here's what you missed out on, motherfucker. Maybe I'll fuck your best friend. Huh? How about that? And as much as he acts like he doesn't care, there's probably some nights he's like, oh, shit. No. Okay, 232. Somebody.
My sister is a furry. What do I do?
You're going to have to go to the vet and put her down. They're not really going to be able to tell that it's a human being inside of a costume. You're going to have to take her. No, don't kill your sister. No, don't put her down. Don't put her down. LOL, thank you for the 9 months. Whatever, man. Furries. Listen, I hated on furries for a long time, and I have spoken to a few on Omegle, and I gotta record another Omegle video after this. But talked to a few on Omegle. They're all right. They're not that bad. There's people inside of there. They might be little sexually freaks, but all right. Yeah, you get a spray bottle maybe. Psh. Anytime she does that furry shit around you, like, psh, no, none of that. Just be like, do it behind closed doors. I don't want to see this.
My boyfriend keeps saying he owns me.
Wow. Yikes. Yo. Now, if this were like the 50s, I'd be like, fuck yeah, he's right. But he's not. Unless this is some like, you know, he can't say that to you because he doesn't own you, obviously. You got to break up with this guy. That sounds horribly abusive. Unless this is some like kink thing. I don't know if this is some like kink thing or what. No, this is like, yeah, you got to show him who's boss. You got to step up, be like, let's try pegging tonight. I need a race confirmation on everyone involved. Yeah, are we doing a bit of role play here? Because, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you could come back with I own you, bitch. But, yeah, I don't know. I need more context on this. Because if he's just saying that, like, you know, kiss you on the forehead before he goes to work, I own you, babe. Keep that in mind. You are my property. Love you. Hope you have a great day. But keep that in mind. I'm off. That's kind of hot. You people are fucking crazy. Real life is not like that horny ass Netflix show with the rich guy that's like, you're my little sex slave or whatever. That's not real. That's not real life. You know, you can't be like, unless it's like in the bedroom and it's like some kink thing. I don't know. I'm imagining the kind of guy that says this, wears cat ears and like fakes a deep voice and goes on TikTok and he's like, it makes us really cringe. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Your boyfriend doesn't own you, though. I need more context to this, though. Somebody's
I can't get myself out of bed in the mornings. I just keep snoozing or making new alarms. What advice you got?
You've got sleepy disease. Yeah. I had this problem for a long time because I used to have to get up at like 4 in the morning for work. So you got to put your phone somewhere else. You got to put your phone across the room and set like several alarms and make it where you can't snooze or turn off your phone. You got to put it somewhere else so where you have to like literally get out of bed and turn it off. But sometimes you'll get out of bed and turn it off and get back into bed. And you got to resist that urge and sleep as much as possible. And maybe get like a, I don't know, timed taser. Mary Jo, think with 100 bits. I can't do that. I'm deaf, so I won't hear it. How the fuck did you hear me say that then? I'm on to you. I'm on to you, you liar.
I RLY like this girl. Ik how to RLY tell her and approach the situation. Everyone says...
What? Do I need to start speaking Sims language? Let me fix these typos. Anything that's like abbreviated. All right.
I really like this girl. I don't know how to really tell her and approach the situation. Everyone says she definitely is into me. What do I do? Hot men kissing with big sex all over my bed. I thought that was the Google search bar, JJ.
Wow, JJ. Seems you have had a bit of a typo. Seems you had a bit of a typo here. Interesting. Let's listen to that one back.
I really like this girl. I don't know how to really tell her and approach the situation. Everyone says she definitely is into me. What do I do? Hot men kissing with big sex all over. My bad, I thought that was the Google search bar, JJ.
Oh, not even that funny, for reals. Okay, so... dude, if all your friends are saying she's into you, for sure, go for it. What do you mean? You like her, she's into you? Go for it, dude. Hit her up. Be like, hey, did you hear the new Ronald Reagan movie? It's in theaters. Let's go check it out. Drop that line on her. Did you hear the new Am I Racist movie is out right now? Why don't me and you buy some tickets and go see it? And I buy my ticket and you buy yours. All right. Let's see.
I'm a real wolf, but some very handsome streamer thought I was fake and put me on his top shelf. So now I don't know how to tell him that I am real. What do I do?
How the fuck did he write this submission? Oh, fuck. Calm down. Everything's gonna be all right. I feel like his eyes are moving. We just got to continue on.
I can't stop jerking off. 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 I can't stop jerking off.
All right. So this is actually, yeah, it's like those TikTok audios with the slideshows. So I didn't write that, by the way. This is a real submission. This is number 698. And I know there's like a bit. Oh, this is like a bit. Oh, I can't stop jacking off. But this is a real problem that some people have. Some people can't stop jerking off. And if you want my numbers, you're going to have to watch the last episode of the podcast. So this is real, dude. You got to practice some mental fortitude. Because eventually, I think honestly, all that semen retention stuff is a bunch of bullshit where it's like, whoa, you just got to keep the cum inside because that's stupid. You're not going to be healthier and stronger and mentally better if you stop jerking on. You can jerk off. That's totally fine. That's when. But the porn is the problem. The porn is the brain fry part. But if you're jerking off a bunch, why are you jerking off? Let's think about this. We're about to get real philosophical. Why are you jerking off? A counter thing, you could start donating your sperm. If you're jerking off 7 times a day anyways, that's a lot. That's huge hyperbole. If you're jerking off like twice a day anyways because you have a problem, you can make some serious bank off of that. All right? You could do that, like I've said on stream before, or hold on. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So why are you jerking off? Let's think about this. Let's break this down. Why are you jerking off? Because you're envisioning yourself having some kind of sexual activity. That's why you jerk off, right? So what happens when that actually happens? What happens when if you're jerking off nonstop all the time where it's not even like enjoyable anymore, you're just doing it because dopamine? What happens, dude? You're used to a manly hand touching your wiener. That's how you come 99.9% of the time. What happens? What happens when you feel the touch of a woman or, a dude's butthole if you're into that? What happens, dude? What happens? You're so used to the hand thing. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to be like, wow, I wish I was jerking off right now. It's just like you can't eat too much cake. You can have cake every once in a while. You can't eat cake every day. You're hearing, but you're not listening. You know what I'm saying? Not the TikTok cake shit. I don't know who you're talking about. So that's just the kind of philosophical debate that I get into. Oh, we're still... Hold on.
Girl I like is a bop, and there's blood in my stool.
Do those two things have anything to do with each other? Why did you say both of those? Girl I like is a bop. I don't know. It depends. How deep are her bop tendencies? Hold on. Received a text. How deep are her bop tendencies? You know what I'm saying? Is she someone that would, in a relationship, need so badly to, dare I say, bang a bunch of people? Or is she a bop in that she likes to have sex, and if you guys dated each other, it would be awesome? You know what I'm saying? In what way is she a bop? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, Jinxie dating Brecky Hill. Everyone is like biggest bop on the planet. Bop-a-rooney. Bop it, twist it, pull it. Bop, 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 a dop, a dop, bop, bop, bop. Betty Bop. She probably rocked his fucking world, dude. She probably rocked his world crazy style. I guess they did end up not working out, so maybe that's not a great analogy, but... and then the blood in your stool part, meh. I've been there. I don't know. Sometimes it happens. That's my period. Ladies they bleed once a month. So do I. Sometimes there's blood in my poop. I don't know. I don't have healthy bowel movements, really. And yeah, maybe go to the doctor. Have a stool sample be taken. Could have a hemorrhoid, that's true. Yeah, I'll put a tampon in my butt just to resonate with the ladies, just to feel like I know you're going through?
I have an addiction to cocaine, and my nose is fucked TBH.
It'll do that. It'll do that. So, cocaine addiction is a motherfucker. We're really hitting a lot of topics tonight. I have an addiction to cocaine and my nose is fucked. What the fuck are we talking about? You just heard the prompt, and the name of the stream is Fella Solves Your Problems. What do you think is happening? So, cocaine addiction is a motherfucker. Yeah, I guess Brad Summer. Whatever. You know, Charlie XCX can, you know, glorify coke as much as he wants, but, you know, the risk, you got to think about the risk versus reward of doing that shit. It's like, okay, you get 30 minutes of, whoa, I'm crazy, la-da-da. But then you got to think about the detriment to your body. Like, you could just do it and die. You know, you could just do it for the first time. You don't know any dosage and you do too much and then you fucking die and that's it. And that's how it works. Or you do, you're drinking alcohol and you're doing cocaine and that becomes a completely different substance in your body, which is worse for you and your heart. And I just think the risk versus reward. And also, people are dying that have never died before. Have you guys seen that tweet? I feel like in the olden times, you know, where it's like 70s we're doing cocaine, you know, their shit wasn't laced with like fentanyl and baby powder, but now you buy it from some guy in the bathroom and then you do it and you die because there's fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? It's the risk versus reward is ridiculous, I guess is my point. So you got to realize at a certain point, like, oh, I'm killing myself. Oh, I'm killing myself and my heart's going to explode, you know? So, and it does fuck your nose. You said that at the end. So, maybe you just also highly addicted. I guess you also said you're addicted to cocaine, so. You know, I guess my advice would be get help. Get help. Go to NA or something. Cocaine addiction is not sustainable, is my point.
I've always wanted to be an influencer, but I don't know where to start, and I don't feel interesting enough to do it. Any advice?
Here's the secret sauce. I've got a course. You can click the link in my Instagram bio. The course is $100 a month. I'll give you all the secrets. I'm kidding. Those courses are bullshit. No. Don't buy any courses, is my advice here. You think you're an influencer? I got a pretty good bit of impressions. I got pretty up there. There's always going to be people bigger, but I mean, I've way surpassed the level that I thought I'd get at. Barb, think of the 6 months. There's no secret sauce. I mean, and also you said you don't feel interesting enough to do it. Let me break it down for you. There are a lot of uninteresting people on the internet. There's a lot of uninteresting people on the internet. Probably half of the people on TikTok. Most people on TikTok is just like, here's me doing things. Here's me doing things. Here's my day. I went to Whole Foods and I got a sandwich and I did my makeup and then I did. Or it's like, I'm going to the gym and then here's a cool outfit and then whatever. You know, like you don't have to be particularly interesting. You just have to resonate with some people. If we're just talking about like TikTok is kind of like, you can kind of post whatever and then find your niche and get there. I guess my advice is like, just start. Whatever it is, just start. Delete all your controversial tweets. If you've ever tweeted the N-word, purge that. Purge it. Delete it. If you've ever tweeted anything problematic ever, no matter how old, get rid of that. Boom. Okay? Get rid of that and then you know, there you go. That's a good start. But literally just start. Post anything. Anything you think is interesting. Be like, I'm doing this. And you do, you know, whatever interests you. Like mine was, I like making dick jokes and playing Minecraft. And that was what I put on TikTok. It doesn't make any sense for me to blow up on TikTok. I was like, no one is going to give a fuck about this. And, you know, worked out. YouTube is hard to grow, but you grow on other platforms and build the platforms from the other platforms, if that makes any sense. You could be a VTuber as well. Just start. That's the best advice, is just get started. Whatever you find is interesting, because no one is more qualified than others. I mean, people that have been doing it for long enough certainly know more, and you learn as you go, but no one starts out qualified.
I'm homeschooled and can't make friends at school.
You can't make friends with your family?
I'm homeschooled and can't make friends at school. How do I make friends?
Bro, your family hates your ass, bruh. Shit, your family hates your ass, dude. I would put yourself up for adoption. Go to transfer homeschools. Maybe they mean like they were homeschooled. I don't know. If you're homeschooled, that just sets you up to be fucked, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe some of you are homeschooled, but I've never in my life met a homeschooler who is normal. Like ever. I've met a bunch of people that were homeschooled that were like, I'm one of the normal ones. And then they never are. Ever. Do homeschoolers have a prom? I hope not. I want to go to the prom with my dad. But also put yourself in situations where you can make friends outside of your home, I guess would be more legitimate advice. You know, get involved in something.
I'm attracted to every guy I see. It could be the ugliest man ever, and I could still find something about them that I find hot. Like it's so bad.
It sounds like everyone on TikTok ever. Yeah, you're a necrophiliac. Nymphomaniac. You're a nymphomaniac, not necrophiliac. That is a way different thing. Way different thing. Way different. Whoa. Hey, unless I don't know, you go to a funeral or something, and you're like, whoa, not necrophiliac. That is my bad. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Shit. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, stand up for yourself, bro. Or maybe actually, fuck it. You're in the best position. You're in the best position. You have the biggest dating pool of anybody. If you find some ugly loser guy hot, make his day. Make his day. Make his day. If you're like, wow, this guy's super hot, that's ideal for this ugly guy. That's fucking ideal for him. He's going to be like, finally. And you're going to be like, yeah, I think everyone's hot. I don't know. That's kind of goated. What if he still rejects? Well, she has literally every male on earth to choose from. Everyone. According to her submission.
My dog is gay.
I just immediately thought of a dog. It's a wiener dog, isn't it? That's what it is. Fuck, dude. This is horrible news. I'm not even going to give this any more attention. I'm pissed. Yeah, you got to put that dog down. Wow.
I saw my boyfriend on a date with another girl, and I haven't told him I saw him, yet she weirdly looks like me.
Maybe you got it mixed up. Honest mistake. Babe, that wasn't you? What? I just thought you changed your number and was doing some kind of weird roleplay thing. I had no idea. Yeah, he was just confused. That's fine. That makes sense. I mean, if she looks like you, it's like, that's an honest mistake anyone could have made. Low key. So I'd give him the benefit of the doubt here.
A kid at school sent me nudes over school email on our school Chromebooks, and I got suspended for a week.
Oh my God. Wow. Unsolicited? Why did you get suspended? Are you fucking stupid? Not you, the guy. Here's what I'm saying, though. Do you think if it was completely unsolicited that the receiving party would also be suspended? All I'm saying is we cannot fully rule out that there was discourse, because why were you suspended? Why? Surely, I don't know. Maybe that's just policy. Disgusting, though. There was a guy in my school, in middle school, that did the same thing. He got in hella trouble. Him and his girlfriend were like, and then another guy would watch porn on the Chromebooks also, and he would, he got in trouble and got it suspended. Which I wondered, like, do you not have... Is that not blocked? I'm assuming this is unsolicited, though, considering it's school email. Like, what insane person is going to be like, here we go. That guy, that had to have been his only piece of technology.
I have a month to pay off my tuition, and there aren't any scholarships left for me to apply for, and my parents don't qualify for loans, so I have to drop out next semester. I have a month to pay off my tuition, and there aren't any scholarships left for me to apply for, and my parents don't qualify for loans, so I have to drop out next semester.
Do you have rich parents? Because I got a Pell Grant because I had not rich parents. Because you get more loan money. So then it's like, if your parents are too rich to qualify for loans, wouldn't they be able to send? Anyways, regardless of your situation, there's for sure options here. How much student debt are you in? Only like 10 grand, 8 grand maybe. Not as much anymore. I didn't have that much. I had scholarship. and a fucking fat grant from the government. 10 grand is solid, considering, you know, just like $100 every month for the rest of my life. Anyways, let's see. There's definitely some kind of deferment option if you go to the financial aid institution at your school, for sure. There's definitely more loan options. You could go like a third-party loan thing. I would apply, like FAFSA is pretty generous with your loans. They're gonna want to give you loans. So I don't know how your parents don't qualify for any loans at all unless you just did it too late. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, do like a deferment plan, or there's personal loan options. Sometimes banks. FAFSA gives you nothing? They gave me everything. That's how I got all my money. I got the Pell Grant through FAFSA. That's the only way you get loans, I thought. I got interest and non-interest loans, and I got a Pell Grant from the government. Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't know. There's got to be some deferment plan with the school. That's a tough one, though. It also depends, like, in-state, out-of-state. There's, like, a bunch of different factors. Adult nerd shit? No, this is, like, 18-year-old shit. I was filling out loan applications when I was 18. I guess that is an adult, but, you know.
I can't stop edging to your videos. Nice. What can I do about it?
I tend to have that effect on people. You can't. It's forever. It's forever and it's over. Okay, that one just says, I love cock. My beloved cock. Only problem is thinking about cocks is gay. Okay. Nice. I had one. Where did it go? Bitch, where did this go? Bruh. I had a good one. I don't know. We'll just do this one.
My BF can't make me come and gets mad at me when I try and talk about it.
It sounds like a place of insecurity, dude. Yeah, that sucks. You can't be in a relationship and not be coming. Can't be one guy coming. One party coming? No way. It's a not a democracy, equal opportunity situation. Talk about it again. Be like, yo, I'm trying to come. This is crazy. I guess he's just getting upset. You need to approach it, though, like, you're not making me come, you suck. You gotta be like, hey, I want to come also. And this has nothing to do with you. Let me just show you. And if he's a good boyfriend, he's not going to get upset. But if he sucks, he's going to get upset. And he sounds like he sucks. All right.
I low-key want to fuck my friend. What do I do?
Go for it. Go nuts. Go absolutely nuts.
My boyfriend is Loki, a famous Twitch streamer, and recently he made a vid with a very beautiful and funny YouTuber. They dressed up for Halloween and did cooking, but the vid has blown up way more than I thought it would, and people are shipping them like crazy. Also, in the vid, she is fangirling hard right in front of him. We started dating a few months ago, and I had no idea how big he was. I thought he was just a buff nerd LMAO. Should I be insecure or let it go?
You gotta kill her. You gotta kill her. You gotta kill her. Guys, Hassan Piker's girlfriend is here.
My
No,
boyfriend
not really.
is the girl he filmed with his gorg beyond belief. Also
Reese,
funny
thank you for the tier
AF.
1 sub. This is a tough one because, you know, see, you guys are doing the same thing. You're shipping them. You don't even know if it's about them. No, it's not. I don't know if it's about Hassan. I feel like she would be like whoever is dating. Motherfucker, I'm not dating Hassan. Okay. Oh, the person is in the chat right now. I see. Guys, we went way too high. We went way too high. Yeah, that's a tough one because the line becomes blurred when it's like, you know, is it content or is something happening here? I think it's weird. It is weird as a creator, even if you're not like outwardly like, you know, whoever this famous Twitch streamer is, and he's your boyfriend and you guys aren't like outwardly together, because, you know, some people keep things private for different reasons and like it might get complicated or maybe there's some kind of weird dynamic or what have you. But, you know, I feel like the streamer guy should have enough care to not do like a girl. I don't know how flirty the video was, but surely they would know if they made this video, it would blow up. They dressed up for Halloween and did cooking, nothing serious. If she's fangirling hard in front of him, you know, there's a difference between it being like purely a platonic friendship thing and then her being like, oh my God, you know? So I can see how that is uncomfortable for you. I would probably talk to him and be like, yo, maybe make it clear you're dating someone. You know, I don't want everyone to be like, yo, this guy and this girl, you know? I mean, it might be a bit. This might be a bit, but I don't think it's a bit. This is so clearly a joke. What? Oh, I did a typo. This is not me. Oh, it's a bit? Oh, then whatever. Fucking threesome. There you go. Have a threesome with them all. Film it. Put it on Twitch also. You know? Maybe it's real, guys. Maybe it's real. You guys don't know. You guys have no idea. Maybe it's a real thing. I thought I saw the person in the chat. You can't put that on Twitch, by the way. It would be.
What can I do to stay motivated to exercise regularly?
You start by flushing your antidepressants down the toilet. You start by flushing your antidepressants down the toilet. You don't need it anymore. You don't need it anymore, dude. Take your Zoloft. Take your Lexapro. Flush it down the toilet. You don't need it. You need a bang energy. And you go to the gym. Push, pull, legs. Push, pull, legs. Or the Arnold split. You could do full upper. You know. I've been thinking about antidepressants, dude. I've been thinking real hard about it. And then I go outside and I see the sun against my skin. Feel the sun against my skin, work out, come back home. Feel a little bit better, but I'm like, maybe I should. Maybe I should. I don't know. Anyways. What are we saying? Oh, yeah, the working out. What I do, I have kind of an unhealthy way of looking at it. I just, every day, I'm like, you're a big piece of shit if you don't go to the gym today. Which is probably an unhealthy way of looking at it. But I'm like, you got to get out. You can't not go to the gym today. You got to look good. You got to grind, you know? But then also there's a piece that's like, if you understand, like, it's hard to get in a groove of something, but if you can stick with something for 30 days, you're in a pretty good place. Christy, they give it the 4 months. So I think if you start going, just make yourself go. Every day, make yourself go. Motivation-wise, for me, it's like I know I'm going to feel better having gone. Once you get back, you're going to be happy you did it. So that's my motivation to get there. And then once you're there, you know, it's the easiest part. And then when you get back home, you flush your antidepressants down the toilet. Because you don't need them anymore, dude. Because you're on a gym high.
Should I drink this weekend?
Yes. Yep, you should.
TikTok called me racist.
Yeah, me too, dude. We're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. We are in the same boat here. Every time, sometimes I'll get TikToks posted, or I'll get TikToks like taken down. It'll be like racism. And I'm like, where? Where was the racism? Now, this guy, I don't know what he did. Maybe this person is a racist. But me? No, bro.
I'm 21. Eve never had a real job. I work for my dad. I don't have a driver's license. No friends. Most of my time is spent sleeping. I have completely let my crippling anxiety ruin my life.
Brick, thank you for the 15
I
months.
am completely isolated from everyone and everything. I have no plans to change my life, get my license, or anything. I didn't think I'd make it past 16, and here I am.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Wrong tab. Wrong tab, wrong tab, wrong tab, wrong tab. It's motivational time. Motivational time. Listen. Did that just end? What the fuck? Okay, this one will work. I want you guys to I want you guys to see this. These fucking horses just galloping in the ocean. Yo. There you go. There's your advice. No, what I was going to say, I was looking up motivational music to inspire you. So listen, you're 21. You've never had a real job. You work for your dad. You don't have a driver's license. You don't have any friends. You sleep all the time. You let your crippling anxiety ruin your life. You're isolated from everyone and everything. And you have no plans to change your life, get your license or anything. And do you know why that is? Do you know why that is? It's because you don't want to change. You don't want to change. You gotta want to change to make the change. Do you understand what's happening? Do you know why you feel bad? Do you know why you feel bad? You feel bad because you're sitting there and you're spending all your time sleeping. You're working for your dad. Your anxiety has taken complete control of your life. It's just human centipeding into itself in a circle. It's like a human centipede, except, you know, it's a full circle. Do you know what I'm saying? You're sad because you're not doing anything, and you're not doing anything because you're sad. It's the ultimate paradox. You have to break the paradox. You have to get out right now. Do you understand me? Would you rather be sad and anxious for the rest of your life, having accomplished nothing, or would you rather have that sadness and anxiety yet accomplish things? And in turn, by accomplishing things and making goals, setting goals, achieving those goals, maybe slowly your anxiety starts to dissipate a little bit. Do you understand? Do you understand? Guys, this is good. I'm giving great advice right now. I'm kind of adding extra words in here. I'll be serious for a second. I don't know. Get on medicine. Get on medicine. The point I was trying to make, though, is that the problem is like, you have this anxiety so you don't do anything, but then you feel bad about yourself for not doing anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have to break this cycle. Whether it's, you know, treating yourself better, like health-wise, or mental health, like getting therapy or getting on medicine, like starting with your mental health. And, like, taking a step back and realizing, you know, you're 21 now. You didn't think you'd make it past 16. You made it past 16. Life is beautiful, you know? You gotta get the help. Yeah, get the help you need. If you can't do it yourself, reach out to, you know, get professional help. All that good stuff. Little by little. Little by little. Now, I probably shouldn't have mentioned the human centipede thing. I feel like I lost people with the human centipede thing. I feel like I totally went off the rails with that one. But yeah, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and you're going to look back on this, and you are going to be better than you've ever been. 100. Let's get a 100. We're about finishing up about done with the submissions. Because you can never change. You know what? You know what? Because you can't rewrite the beginning of your story. You can't rewrite what's already been written. But you can write the ending or something like that, I guess. AJ and Big Justice said that to me in my cameo video today. So, yeah, it's AJ and Big Justice, bro. Yep. Or Natalia Bedingfield, or whatever her name is.
I went on a Tinder date and pretended to be Scottish, but I actually like him, and it gotta come clean.
You're literally gonna have to just pretend to be Scottish for the rest of the relationship. You're gonna have to pretend to be Scottish for the rest of the relationship. You already started it. I mean, there's no point in coming clean now. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Just got to. And guys, I think, let's do one more. How about we do one more? How about we do one more? 8:02, and then we end it off.
How do I get my girlfriend to stop wanting to touch my holy and belly button? I'm being serious. Please help. It will hurt her.
You're a holy?
How do I get my girlfriend to stop wanting...
Hold on, I'll fix the typo. Behind me could see it. And at school, everyone is like, he's gay. And he's texting the gay guy, dicks. And he's gay. And I had to fight the gay allegations for so long. So anyways, that stuck with me. I was trying to think of a good story. That was the first one that came to my head. That's not even that good. There was one time I bumped into a lady and I said whoopsies out loud. I was like, whoopsie daisies. And I was like, fuck. I don't even deserve to fly. I was at the airport. Anyways. This one just says I hit my grandma with my own car because she was oiled up and made the road slippery. trying to find like a decent one. Here we go.
Okay, so I recently moved to a new school this September. I lost a lot of my social skills from other things, and it's hard to make friends. I've been invited to one thing, but I'm still not being invited to parties, big hangouts, or being included in conversations. It's 'cause I'm new, but there is another new girl that everyone loves. How do I build my relationship with my new friends?
Well, this does sound like a middle school or a high school situation, but we've all been there. I was a middle schooler once. A long time ago. No. So I recently moved to this new school in September. So I don't know. I mean, so what you need to do now is, like I was saying earlier, is you exercise these social skills, right? Like you need to put yourself out there. It's going to be awkward and uncomfortable, but you just start, Start with one person. One person introduces you to others and so on and so forth and all that jazz. Yeah, also it's only been a month, so you're not going to make friends overnight, So you're going to, it seems like you're going to a party big hangout soon. So that's a perfect opportunity to make friends, it sounds like. Boom.